Go.
Shows how strong his car is right now.
Inside of 2 laps to go. Chandler Smith in charge. He's won here in the Craftsman Truck Series. So is Nemechek, who is second.
Slowing down to these front four.
Off the turn 4, coming back to the white flag.
If Nemechek gets close enough, can he move Smith? Will he? That's the real question.
Yeah, Chandler did a lot better that time keeping the car low.
Allgaier is on his way to win $100,000, I think it is. No, Nemechek charged it in there. Smith.
First career victory in Richmond.
Wow.
Job, boys. Great job. Love it.
And your first win is always so special, right? It's something you remember all the time. And for Chandler to be able to take a car that was a good car, right? I mean, it's a top 3 car.
Excuse me. Sorry, YouTube.
But I'd say it might have been third best car. And I'm home with it.
And I think for him, the way that Las Vegas went and losing that race, to come back here and be able to close that out, what a confidence booster for him.
We saw John Hunter make a pretty decent run there on the outside. Almost getting to his corner now. He couldn't
Nice
get off
job,
the corner
Smith.
and all that, but made it interesting.
So much success in the Craftsman Truck Series, driving for Kyle Busch. Made the move to the Xfinity side, full time for Colin, and boy has he been impressive in that 16. 3 consecutive top 3s after a solid start to the season at Daytona. Talk about the near win at Las Vegas. And today, he finishes the deal. Welcome to the fraternity, Chandler Smith. You are a winner in the NASCAR Xfinity Series.
Casgala fourth. Good finish for him.
First time winner this year. Turns out the rookies named Smith are pretty good. Sammy got it done at Phoenix. Today it's Chandler at Richmond.
How about Ryan Seaton, Kligerman top 10? Let's go. Austin Hill brings it with top 10. Nice comeback. Krause. Good finish.
Some people are big about it. Some people are just kind of like,
Retzlaff got a good finish. 16th.
There's Chris Rice, president.
That kid is amazing.
At Colleague Racing, Matt Colleague there. 21 wins for them now all time. 5 different drivers have gotten it done, and they've now gone back-to-back. Last week it was the Dinger. Today, Chandler Smith, Regan.
Well, Adam, he came so close in Las Vegas earlier this season to getting his first career win. Chandler, you had a great short-run car all day long. You got it out front. How good does this one feel, bud?
Feels great. This goes to testimony just to Vegas. Dominated that race. Didn't win. Said it was all in God's timing. He's in something creating way bigger and better than I know to do with. Here we are at Richmond, my favorite racetrack, as we're sitting in victory lane. So all glory goes to God. Thank you, Chris Rice, Matt Colleague, Quickside Products, my smoking hot wine, everybody on Colleague Racing. Bruce, this is unbelievable.
Chandler Smith wins at Richmond.
And you know,
Here with John Hunter, Nemechek comes in, runner-up to your former teammate Chandler Smith. Is there any more you could have done at the end to get in front and get the win?
We weren't very good on the short run. We had a long run speed car, and we came from the back up there to battle for the win, put ourselves in position, and just proud of everyone on this number 20 Toyota GR Super team for Joe Gibbs Racing. Safeway colors look great, and our car coming from the back was as fast as Xfinity 10G. So disappointed to run runner-up again. That's the last 3 races here I've run second, so frustrating, but we'll go back to work. We just got to figure out how to execute a little bit better, and 16 had the best car on the short run. It's going to be hard to hold him off, even early on. He'd fire off and then drop back. So just one of those days, but good points day for us, I think. Should have moved up a couple spots, and just is what it is. Disappointed, but we'll take it and move on to the next one.
Another run-up finish for John Hunter Nemechek at Richmond.
he was second last year in the trucks to Chandler Smith, second in this race a season ago to Ty Gibbs on the Xfinity side. So let's go back to the caution. And as the caution came out, we used the scoring loop to determine who was the leader for the following restart. This is where Chandler Smith, now watch bottom right, the light's going to come on, but the light is really in this situation not the significant thing. You have to revert back to that last scoring loop to determine who's leading.
Well, and it's a key moment, and I think this key moment led to the next restart, and that led to the last restart, and it's like I said earlier. I mean, this moment was key, but the key for Chandler Smith's confidence to know that he can win could be dangerous for the rest of the field, because now that he has that confidence and knows that he can close a deal, we don't ever see him shy away from having confidence on the restarts and doing what he needs to do with the race car. He'll stuff it in there and 3 wide in the middle, on the top, on the bottom, and we've seen him do it every week. So now he's won. So that confidence goes a long ways.
Yeah, confidence is momentum.
Absolutely.
Right? And that momentum in sports is a real thing. No matter what sport you're playing or racing or whatever it may be, confidence and momentum is a real thing.
Chandler Smith wins the race. Justin Allgaier brings home the $100,000 in the Dash for Cash. Josh?
Yeah, here with your Dash for the Cash winner of $100,000, Justin Allgaier. What does this mean to you? When are you going to do the money?
Well, this goes back to the race team to try to help make sure that, our brand fashion agriculture Camaro can be as good as we've been all year moving forward. But weird day today. We didn't fire off as quite as good as we'd hoped for, but they kept working. Jim Pullman and the boys down there in the pit box just kept working. Great pit stops all day. And it was such a weird race. We pitted under green there trying to go for the win, and ultimately it bit us. And then it was just hanging on. We weren't really sure what was going to happen. But luckily we were able to hold everybody off. It's weird finishing 13th and still be standing here holding this check. The other guys had a rough day, but I put this in next week again as well for the Dash for Cash. So huge thanks to Xfinity for all they do for this sport. We weren't as fast as Xfinity 10G today, but definitely hats off to Chandler. That team, they've done a great job all year. So cool to see him get his first win, and 2 teammates that led a lot of the day. So it's disappointing to finish 13th, but cool to be taking on the check.